7 fatal automatic transmission mistakes that destroy your transmission. 90% of automatic car owners make mistakes that cost up to $12,000 in automatic transmission repairs. Today you'll discover the 7 most serious mistakes when driving an automatic car, how much each one costs, and how to avoid losing thousands of dollars. We'll use data from specialized repair shops and show you exactly what destroys your automatic transmission without you realizing it. Subscribe to the channel now. Hit the bell and leave a like because this information will save your wallet. And comment below which of these mistakes you've made without knowing. Let's go. Mike bought a used Honda Civic with an automatic transmission. 3 months later, the transmission started slipping. Diagnosis: burned transmission. Quote, $11,500. He swore he took good care of the car. Problem: he didn't know the fatal mistakes with automatic transmissions. The automatic transmission is the second most expensive component to replace in a vehicle, second only to the engine. Inadequate maintenance can cause failures with less than 30,000 miles. And worse, most drivers make the same mistakes every day without realizing it. Unlike a manual transmission, the automatic transmission works with a complex hydraulic system. Automatic transmission fluid circulates under pressure, lubricates gears, transfers heat, seals components, and ensures smooth gear changes. When this system fails, the damage is massive. In the United States, more than 95% of new cars sold in 2024 were automatics. Honda Civic, Toyota Camry, Ford F-150 lead sales. But few owners know how to properly preserve their automatic transmission. The big problem: habits from people who drove manual cars their whole life are transferred to automatics. Putting it in neutral at traffic lights, accelerating before engaging gear, shifting while the car is moving. All of this destroys the automatic transmission silently and progressively. And there's more. Experts from SAE International warned that letting the car roll in neutral and returning to drive position with the vehicle still moving can damage one or more transmission gears. But what really destroys your transmission? Let's look at the 7 fatal mistakes. Mistake number 1: shifting from drive to reverse with the car moving. This is one of the most serious mistakes when changing between forward gear and reverse with the car rolling, as it can cause a strong jerk and seriously damage the gearbox. Always stop completely before making the shift. Older transmissions suffer more, but even modern ones with electronic protection wear out prematurely. Cost of the mistake: $3,000 to $12,000 to replace damaged gears. Mistake number 2: using neutral position incorrectly. Many people put the car in neutral at every traffic light stop, thinking they save fuel or relieve the transmission. This is a serious mistake. For short stops up to 2 minutes, always keep it in drive with your foot on the brake. The transmission was designed for this. The problem happens when you keep switching from drive to neutral and back to drive several times a day. Hydraulic pressure drops, lubrication decreases, and gears work without adequate protection. When returning to drive, the system needs to repressurize, causing wear on internal clutch discs. Use neutral only for very long stops over 3 minutes or in stopped traffic jams. Then it's worth it. Mistake number 3: accelerating before engaging gear. Many people put their foot on the accelerator with the car in neutral or park, then shift to drive expecting a quick start. Accelerating when starting increases RPM unnecessarily and causes wear on internal components. The torque converter suffers brutal impact and can fail within months. You're not on a racetrack. Accelerate gradually, even if you want speed. Mistake number 4: not using the parking brake. Leaving the car only in park position without engaging the parking brake forces the mechanical lock and wears the transmission unnecessarily. Park position locks the transmission mechanically, not hydraulically. On inclined terrain, all the car's weight sits on that small pawl. Always use the parking brake first, then put it in park. When leaving, do the opposite. Take it out of park and release the parking brake. And since you're watching this far, subscribe to the channel now and hit the bell because every day there is new content that protects your wallet. Comment there how many of these mistakes you've made. Mistake number 5. Confusing the pedals. Using your left foot on the brake causes confusion between pedals and leads to abrupt braking or involuntary acceleration, besides wearing the brake prematurely. Use only your right foot. Always. Keep your left foot resting or bend your leg to avoid automatic movement. Mistake number 6. Coasting to save fuel. Putting the transmission in neutral, going downhill, makes the car use more fuel than if it were in gear, besides compromising safety and bringing risk of transmission damage. The pump that circulates automatic transmission oil is directly connected to engine RPM. In neutral, RPM decreases, lubrication decreases, but gears keep spinning with wheel movement. Result: accelerated wear, overheating, and possible hydraulic system failure. Besides that, you lose engine braking, overload the brakes, and put your safety at risk. The promised savings don't exist. The electronic injection system already cuts fuel automatically on downhills when the car is in gear. Mistake number 7. Ignoring transmission fluid maintenance. Each manufacturer defines intervals for transmission fluid replacement. On average, the change is recommended every 60,000 miles, although some automakers indicate up to 120,000 miles of durability. Many believe in the lifetime fluid myth. Experts warn that this definition usually refers only to the vehicle warranty period, and that no machine using lubricant can work its entire life with the same oil. Symptoms of degraded fluid: harsh gear changes, slipping, overheating, strange noises, and leaks. If the car jerks when changing gears, especially at low speed, it's a sign the fluid may have a problem. In the United States, automatic transmission fluid change with specialized equipment costs between $400 and $800. Honda Civic recommends change at 60,000 miles. Toyota Camry and Ford F-150 vary between 60 and 80,000 miles. Always consult your car's owner manual for exact information. Summarizing in 7 steps to preserve your automatic transmission and avoid losing thousands of dollars. 1. Always stop the car completely before shifting between drive and reverse or between reverse and drive. Count to 2 seconds with your foot on the brake before changing. 2. Keep the transmission in drive when stopping at traffic lights or quick traffic. Use neutral only for very long stops, over 3 minutes. 3. Never accelerate with the car in park or neutral before engaging gear. Accelerate gradually after already being in drive. 4. Always use the parking brake when parking, especially on inclined terrain. Engage the brake first, then put it in park. 5. Use only your right foot to accelerate and brake. Keep your left foot resting away from the pedals. 6. Never put the transmission in neutral while driving to save fuel. Always keep it in drive or use manual mode on long downhills. 7. Check your owner manual and change automatic transmission fluid at the interval recommended by the manufacturer. On average, between 60 and 80,000 miles. If your car shows jerking, slipping, or strange noises, look for a shop specialized in automatic transmissions immediately. Now you master the 7 fatal mistakes that destroy automatic transmissions and know exactly how to avoid losses up to $12,000. This can save thousands of dollars over your car's lifetime. In the next video, the 3 automotive services that shops push but your car doesn't need. Comment below which mistake you've already made. Subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a like. See you next time.